I'm gonna start off by saying I'm gonna get some housekeeping out the way, then we can get to the talk because I don't really got a lot of time for y'all. Where do I want to start? I'll start with Sheed. He's staying in the league. If anybody was wondering, if anybody has any questions as to why, I can explain it. Frank, I'm not doing this with you, but
What did I do?
anybody but Frank. But nah, in all seriousness, man, in all seriousness, I'm not gonna make it into a big spectacle. Whatever has happened has happened. I was more so operating off of him saying he was leaving, but we got that squared away, and we just gonna have to watch everybody's trades a little closer moving forward. But
Mhm.
I'm gonna leave that there. Next, I will say this. Today, as the commissioner, I'm making this executive decision. From now until forever, the official lineup rule is officially done. I'm over it. So everyone can figure it out from here. I'm doing it now because it's the playoffs, so I'm not at liberty to do anything like that in the playoffs. And next year, everybody's gonna manage their own team. It is what it is. The third thing I want to say is for the rivalry games. Um, Next year. I will. People can call people out as a rivalry. If you want to call somebody out, you got between now and the lottery to call whoever out to be a rival. And guess what? If somebody calls you out to be their rival, you can't deny it, and you can no longer pick somebody. So you
Big
got to make
Marcus, pick
sure.
me. Big Marcus,
Or
pick
you can
me.
pick Big Marcus.
No, no, no.
The point is,
The Charlie way is
I'm not gonna.
the Charlie
I'm gonna
way is he got
still.
to pick.
I still want Janelle to be my rival, but I think after this week, Big Marcus might have a new
I don't
rival.
know
He
why
got to
you.
pick
I
on.
don't know why you want that, Charlie. But I'm gonna shut up, bro.
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna just shut up though. But so that's it. That being said, I got Janelle. I got. I'll come back to you, Charlie. Y'all game is close. I got Sweets. I got Anton. Big Marcus or Charlie. I got Charlie low key. Even though it's not that I want Charlie to win, but I just Big Marcus team is very, 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 very good. But Charlie's is as well, and I think that that's gonna be a fun clash. And he needs I mean, basically, Big Marcus. I feel like if Smith and Jigba goes off, his team wins.
Right.
And that doesn't
Nah,
always happen.
the
It
player
just
that
happens
I'm
like
the
that
most
sometimes.
worried
Yeah,
about.
It usually happens.
yeah,
The
right.
player
Agreed.
I'm the most worried about is Brandon Aubrey. That's it. Brandon
Yeah,
Aubrey is the X
he
factor.
he
If he drops
he be
23 on me, I might be in
yeah.
trouble.
So look,
Yeah,
Everybody
he,
else, I can
I want
figure it
y'all to
out.
just drop y'all four predictions, and then we can just talk about whatever after that. So who
All
you
right,
got,
keep.
Charlie?
All right, so I got myself
Uh-huh.
obviously, and then you
Mhm.
and Frank. Y'all are fun. That's a fun matchup.
It's not personal, man. I can't. I wish it was
Man.
personal, but it's not personal. It's just we
Oh
got it.
man, you and Frank are fun. Uh, I got Frank. I got Frank.
Good.
And then
Interesting.
and then the other two matchups are what are the other two matchups?
Mook and Sweets, Anton and Sheed.
Okay. Mook and Sweets. I got Sweets. His team is pretty solid. And then she and Anton. I got Anton. She got a
She don't
few
got a
too many
playoff
holes.
team, dog. That team
Yeah,
is not a
he
playoff
got he
roster,
got too
dog.
many holes on his roster.
All right, go ahead, Frank. You got Frank and who else, Frank?
Well, we can get to mine last. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I got Big Marcus over Charlie. I
Okay.
just think he has way more firepower. All
Way
right.
more.
Then I have Anton over Sheed. Yeah. Sheed's downfall self-explanatory. Um. Then I
Megazord.
have yeah.
It's morphin' time. Mhm.
Then I have Sweets over Mook, unless Mook does it again. You know what I'm saying? The best fantasy defense in the history of,
Listen,
you know what I'm
man.
saying?
Mook is Mook Tomlin. Okay, he's gonna make the
Yeah.
playoffs no matter what. I can't tell you what'll happen after that though.
Yeah, but
Tomlin
he's
got
gonna
a
make the
ring though,
playoffs.
so I don't know.
Yeah, Tomlin do have a ring. Tomlin does
Yeah,
have a ring.
can't take that away from him.
All right. So
And then
I'm about to
our matchup, I forgot. I was thinking about it and I wasn't quite sure. Now I got me. You know what I'm saying?
look, man.
There we go.
I can't. I want to talk trash, and I want it to be me stomping you, but I like weeks ago I've decided it was not personal for nobody no more. So like maybe next year I'll come back and be a little personal. Right now I just gotta. It ain't about you, Frank. It's not really you. So I don't want you to feel no type of way
I
about what
mean,
happened.
no, that's fine because you forgotten that I own you. and you were happy. I guess you were like happy or not happy that I didn't play you this year or something. I
I
don't know
was no,
what
no, no
your whole
funny.
theory
I
on
was
that
literally.
was.
I told Charlie. I literally was happy because I was waiting for this. I didn't know if it would be the first round, but I definitely wanted to see you for the first time in the playoffs for sure, for sure.
Okay,
But
we'll
Hey,
see
look,
if
hey,
that
Nell,
works out
Nell,
for you.
just so you know, spoiler alert, playing them in the first round, it's not that big of a deal. It's not that bad.
Wow, these guys is
hey
crazy.
look, man.
Crazy.
So look, bottom eight teams. Let's talk about them for a second. Chu and OB had the
Chew
interesting.
had the worst season I ever heard of.
Yeah, that
Chew's
was
season was
crazy.
so bad.
Yeah, I
I don't
know.
even know why
Two
Chew playing.
points.
I'm
Two
only
points, huh?
A
the
two
fact
point.
that
Yeah, I was listening to you
I
like
had to say that 2 points throughout the course of a fantasy football season is
it's
disgusting.
crazy.
If
It
I
is.
No,
was
remember
Chew,
Anton had
Phil.
1 point that
yeah,
one
no,
year.
I did. No, we've
Yeah.
all. I feel like we've all been there. Like just barely missed the playoffs by like a handful of points, and it just pissed you off because you know there was a penalty on one of the catches, or there was
Yeah.
something like
Something
they
that could have
ruled it.
happened.
There's 2 points is everywhere in fantasy football, and
Yeah.
to not make the playoffs from 2 points. I'm gonna say I don't like seeing Choose team, so I am personally happy that he's
Right.
not in the dance. I'm just
Puka
gonna
and
be
A
honest with you.
Chain would have been problems.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
would
yeah.
Yeah,
say.
No,
that's big
Puka and
problems.
A Chain seem like issues to me, and
Yeah.
so and
And
RJ
then
Harvey's heating
and
up.
Hampton came back and all that.
Yeah.
Hampton
So
came back. RJ Harvey's heating up. I'm those two
Yeah.
points helped a lot of people.
All of that can heat up in the off season,
Aha,
away from away
aha.
from
so
anything
look,
Hey,
nah,
relevant.
nah, nah, nah. You know one thing I gotta do is call out what I need to call out. Barnes is only a 2 year player. I can't be but so hard on Barnes. OB is very lucky that Barnes is in this league because OB the resume he's putting together in this league is astounding. The
all right.
the amount
Look,
of times he missed the playoffs is vicious.
no, that's
Vicious.
this is rough. He was a game out. He was a game out. He has the
We say
same record.
this is
I,
becoming a familiar
I
narrative.
understand what you're saying. I'm saying this is rough for OB. He has the same record as people who are in the playoffs. Like
And what
he's
happened
just
the year
like
before? And what happened the
I
year before
no.
that? And
I'm
what happened the year
saying
before
why
that?
it would
He
hurt
lost.
as
Hold on.
OB.
He lost
OB's
last year.
like
He
damn
lost
right there.
last year.
I
He
mean he
lost
could
to me for
look. It's kind of like Nell from last year. Like you had the opportunity to win the game that gets you in the playoffs.
And I couldn't get it done.
Couldn't get it done. OB couldn't get it done. It's unfortunate.
But OB,
last
like I
year and
say,
this
I'm
year.
talking
I took care of
longevity
business.
here. Like OB, it's so crazy, right? Because we've watched him start and ascend as a fantasy player, but like he his getting better still misses the playoffs. Like it's just crazy. Like it
Right.
doesn't matter. And look, I love OB. He's my big cousin. I look up to him, well, but not in fantasy because this is getting dark, man. Like he never makes the playoffs, and it's crazy. Though you know how often we say OB got a squad this year. His team just never makes the
It's that
playoffs.
GM
Look,
skills, huh?
I feel like
It's
I've been
those
the first
GM
one that
skills.
started.
Can we say that, huh?
Yeah, it is. We can. I feel like I was the first one that started to believe in OB. I've been saying it for a couple years now, and then like it gets to that point where I'm like, OB's going OB. I saw it a
Yeah.
couple weeks ago, and I had a feeling it might come down to us. You know what I'm saying? And we knew how that was gonna go. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
not gonna
Sorry,
lie.
OB,
Take
but
this.
this is where you
I
belong.
hope y'all take this as respectfully, but I don't believe OB, on Kale, Mr. Carl, any of them will ever do anything. I don't think that they
Mr.
would. They,
Carl was in the Final Four last year.
they don't trade enough.
That
It's not gonna happen.
first,
They don't trade enough.
I
First of
get
all, that
you.
was Mr. Carl. Hold on, that was Mr. Carl's first year when he had what's his name? The Triple Crown winner.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, no. He was in
Yeah,
the Final Four last year because I dropped 200 on him. I
Last
remember.
season? Oh yeah.
okay.
You know what? Let me talk.
Oh yeah, he
Let's talk
did make
about
the
Mr.
playoffs.
I
Yeah.
Carl
did.
do trade. It's really Uncle Kale and OB who just they won't trade.
Yeah.
OB is worse than Uncle Kale though because OB want
No,
to trade.
please. Look, I'm trying to
OB
be the
want to
OB
trade, but he
defender.
don't want
I'm
to
trying to
trade.
be the OB defender. Please don't talk to me about OB
No,
and trading.
OB wants you to give him good stuff and for you to take the bad stuff. I don't understand how he's ever gonna make a
You
trade.
know, if you make like Charlie said it best. The best trades, you know, you made a good trade when both people are blown that they had to give somebody up. That's the only time
Right,
the
If
trade
you're
works.
not, yeah,
right.
if you're not giving somebody up, if you're not disappointed that like, damn, I don't got A Chain on my team no more, then it probably wasn't a fair trade.
That's a fact.
It
Right,
probably wasn't a fair trade. So,
Shout out to
I
OB
right.
mean,
though, man. But what about Rick? Rick is another one, bro. Like Rick was the first place for a minute, and then Get, but you know what? I don't feel bad for Rick. He's supposed to take a running back first. He know he's supposed to take a running back first. He should have took Gibbs or Bijan or something like that, or even Barkley and trade
Barkley.
him because he stinks. But Rick, that's why Rick is misfortune because Rick didn't follow his own heart and go running back. He actually had a weak running back situation this year, and that's not like him. It's not
Yeah.
like him.
Yeah,
So
he's usually Mr. Running Back.
yeah, so
It feels like Rick just did the wrong thing, had the first pick back to back years, and did the
he
wrong
hates the
thing
first pick.
back to back years.
He hates the first pick.
I would too. And he's done the wrong thing back to back years, and it's
It's too
just
much
like
pressure for him.
I mean I don't know. Yeah, if he would have taken Gibbs, I mean that's easy to say now, but that's what I would have done, or just Bijan. Like if he did nothing weird and just taking Bijan or Saquon, even Saquon, I
Yeah.
feel like just the stability at running back might have done better, but it is what it is. It's
Then we
water
got
under the
then we
bridge.
got Kelly. What you think about Kelly's season, Frank?
Cheese and crackers. I don't know what to tell you about that. Like it felt like Kelly was always like one step behind making the wrong move. Like
Yeah,
that's what
I
it
ain't gonna
felt like.
lie. I mean, you
Ever
handicap yourself when you take Bowers in the first. It's just you can do it if you do everything else right, but you are in a
he
bad spot if
he
you take
took he
Bowers
took
in the
he
first.
he doubled it. Like he took Bowers and then he took like what you would
Lamar.
think would be the elite quarterback. Yeah, and then it's like, you
Shout out to
know.
Kelly, man. Hey, but the thing we know about Kelly gonna go back and retool. It's just that this year he ain't had the tools. Mr. Carl, like I say, I be hating on Mr. Carl a little bit because it feel like he don't be moving and making trades.
Well,
But
I
maybe
mean,
you right
only
about last year.
the first year and last year were the only 2 years that he's been in the playoffs. I don't know how many years he's been in the league total,
I
but
think
those are the two
four.
It's
years that he did
it's been
well.
like it's just like it's he I think he came a year before
Fifth, I
season.
think that was
Mm.
yeah, that was also like five then,
Yeah,
right?
like
Yeah.
5 years. Uh-huh. And then Bone, Terrence. I mean, look, but
The
the
highlight of
thing
his
about
season
Bone
was beating
is
me,
his
right?
team actually not bad.
That
He
was the
just
highlight of your season, bro.
he clips you.
I
But
mean, his season they didn't really do that. He didn't do that. His team didn't do anything all season. Yeah, other than 2 weeks ago.
I think he messed up by taking all them quarterbacks. Them that weren't that good.
Oh yeah, we did talk about
That
yo.
was a weird thing. That was a weird thing
Yeah,
that he did there.
I remember
It
that,
was
but
very
Then my man
he
Uncle Kale, the Uncle Kale actually drafted a good team, but he ain't make no trades. Gotta make because the thing about trade is not about you gotta make a trade to make a team good. It's once the season starts, things change.
so much. Yeah, things
Nobody,
happen.
nobody is the
Like
person you drafted them as. Like
right,
Sue is another
that
example.
consensus
Sue should
stuff.
have got
Yeah,
rid of one of two people, and he could have got rid of Hampton or Javante. One of those two would have like he drafted Javante super late, so he could have drafted him for some more value, or he could have just buzzed down on Marion and got a lot. But you
right.
know, can't you
yeah.
can't. I mean, really, right now,
But
Sue failed.
Chu be trying though. It's not like Chu
No,
be
no, I'm not
sitting
mad
there.
about that. No, I'm not going on you for that reason. I'm just saying he made a misstep
Yeah,
because you should not end the season with four starting running backs on your roster.
yeah,
Shouldn't be
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Three, cool. Four, you should have busted down and had an elite receiver or an elite
Mhm.
quarterback or a
right,
tight end or something.
right.
But that's neither here nor there. Then Barnes, last but not least, man. I mean, I actually like Barnes. One of my favorite players. Barnes ain't never give up, and we thought he was gonna go winless, and he got four of them things. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
that's not.
That's not
I'm
that
not.
bad
This is
at
not a
all.
moral victory. He had a horrible season, and he's the reigning scrub. But what I'm saying is, I respect that he came into this league and he did not lay down. It don't matter how ugly it looked. He didn't. He made some mistakes. I hated the Puka trade, but that's opinion.
Oh my god.
Barnes did not lay down. He played through the whistle, and I respect it. No matter how nobody else feel, I respect it.
Yeah, I
So
feel like he learned a lot, like because it seemed like he was kind of making better moves as the season
them running
progressed.
backs he drafted though was
That was
I said
crazy.
on the first episode,
And
Charlie
and
tried to
the and
defend
the
him. No, he
and the
took
one,
two 30-year-old injury
No,
prone running backs with
listen.
no backups,
Listen, no, he
no
had
reserves.
no. So
he had
the real issue he made was the Quinshawn Junkins thing. He
yeah, and
I
then
dropping
forgot about that.
Quinshawn
drafted him and
Junkins
Forgot
dropped
about
him.
that.
is
Yeah,
because like when they were bad, like when they got hurt, Quinshawn was coming into his own. He would have been okay had he not made that move. But
he still
you know,
listen. He
I don't know
still
why
wouldn't
he
have been
sucks.
dropped
okay.
him. That was
He still
interesting.
wouldn't have been okay because then you got to remember the trade too. I mean, he probably dropped him because I was talking shit about him, like you know what I'm saying. So it's like about how bad it was when we were talking about his draft, but he shouldn't have dropped
Hey,
him.
listen, let me tell y'all something about my Soggy Nachos co-host. Don't listen to too much of what they say. Gotta look at what they actually do.
No.
Because they say a lot
You
of
say
stuff.
say us.
yeah.
Don't say what they say. What we say.
No, I don't.
Include your ass,
I don't.
nigga.
I don't say too many
Include your
things.
ass.
I'm very quiet. I don't
Oh
say too
yeah,
much,
you don't be cooking. Be
Yeah.
like, oh, that's the
No,
worst thing I ever seen. Yeah, okay. Like,
bro.
actually, Jonell's too truthful. You gotta
hmm
he be giving up too much. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Too
the point
much.
I'm all I'm saying is it's not right or wrong, Charlie. You will present information that you don't even believe. I don't think you lying. You just
Yeah.
don't believe what you're saying sometimes. Like I don't think you
Right.
really believe that them two running backs Barnes drafted where they drafted them were good picks. I think
I
you knew
send
they
I
were
send
done.
them I send them
You,
trades for both of them
you
because I did believe that.
So you
oh
thought you
gosh.
would have took
You
Connor
would
in the third
so
round or
you would
Aaron
have
Jones in the
drafted them,
third
yes.
round? Come on,
I
bro.
well not no not in the third round,
That's what I'm
but
saying.
I didn't have a problem
That's
with the
my
running
point,
backs though. I
huh?
didn't have a problem with the players.
Yeah, because you thought because
Y'all had
yes,
more of a
I wouldn't
problem
have had a
with the
problem with him
players.
either if
I
he
didn't
took him in
have
the
a problem
seventh
with
or
the
eighth
players.
round. I wouldn't have had a problem either.
Right.
I would have taken them in the fourth.
I wouldn't have took neither one of
I
them in the
wouldn't
fourth.
have.
You couldn't have
I
paid
know you
me.
wouldn't.
But
Hey,
in any case, man, look, anybody want to say anything before we got here? Frank, like I said, may the best man win. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. May the best man win.
What happened? You told me you was gonna tell me something like during the show. You
Oh,
didn't tell
I
me. What
told
was
yes,
it?
my bad. I told Charlie already. I do gotta respect that even though it looked ugly, Frank never was sweating. He never seemed to sweat
oh, guess
during
OB.
that OB game. He was
hmm
seeming
Hmm.
out the gate, he was confident, even though it was an ugly spot. He was in an
Yeah.
ugly spot. But he never,
But
I'm saying the now Charlie, he can't fool me. I know he was a little nervous, but he didn't show us.
I was
So I gotta
not.
respect it. I gotta
I
respect it.
I wasn't.
Look, man.
I promise you I wasn't.
Look, I can't. I'm not in your brain, so I can't confirm or deny that. So I
Yeah.
have to take your word for it. I have to take your word for it.
I
Look,
promise you I
man.
wasn't.
But
I
look,
just, I,
respect though. For all right, I have to take your word for it because you didn't show no signs of it. You
yeah.
stayed
Yeah,
confident.
I
You
really
wasn't being humble. I respect it. I respect it. I respect it.
yeah.
You know. So
Well,
but what you
Yeah.
say,
I
Charlie?
just want to say the rain continues. Y'all aren't off the hook yet. It's still
It'll
the
be over after
reigning,
this week.
defending, undisputed champion, and
It'll be over
somebody
this
gonna have to
week.
stop me.
Defending.
It'll
Big
be over
Marcus
this
ain't
week.
stopping me. Maybe one of y'all
Okay.
can. Maybe somebody else can. Big Marcus not stopping me.
Hmm,
This Big Marcus
Okay.
last he we've been here before. Like Big Marcus, oh, I
Uh
got the best team in the league. I'm the number
and,
one
and,
seed. I just
and
got a
clip,
little old eight
clip
seed that I got to deal with named Big Charlie. Boop, that's
we got to
fine.
clip this up
That's
because
Big
this is gonna
fine.
be
Marcus
a
gonna
nice
watch
little rant
this.
where he loses this week.
I know Big
I
Yeah.
Marcus gonna
texted
watch
Big
Clip,
it.
clip
Marcus.
this
I
up.
sent Big
Write it
Marcus.
down. I'm gonna put it in my big notebook. Oh, we go way back.
I like that, Charlie. The
Yeah.
big
Put
notebook
it in
game
a
is
big
crazy.
notebook.
I texted Big Marcus about his first place winnings, and he responded and said, "All hail Caesar." That's all he said.
Oh,
So
Uh,
hey, I didn't know that I had a new name, but that's cool.
that's what he said. So I
Hey,
don't know.
I
I
was
don't
just
know,
saying,
man. But
let him do his thing. Like, okay, bump. They think they're not gonna pay that money. We gonna collect that money.
they
That's
think they're not
fine.
gonna. They think that he died. I'm not gonna collect that money. I'm gonna collect that money.
I'm just saying. Regular
That's
Charlie
funny,
died. We
man.
collecting that money though.
But look,
okay.
man. Anton was looking like a scary team at first, and now he
And
got
then
a
he Anton it up.
well, I will say that he got his team got hurt, and now
Yeah,
he
that's
gets to
true.
play Sheed.
Frank,
Which
do you owe Anton anything by the way from
no, let
the
me tell you what. No, no. Well, I don't know if he does, but I'm not giving Anton nothing until he beats Sheed. He gotta secure this because if he lose the Sheed in the first round, now if he beats Sheed, then I will give him like, all right, Anton, you did it. I ain't saying now winning the championship is a whole different
Right.
story, but I'm saying
Right.
for me to
That's
feel
a
like he got out of that Anton nonsense he been in the last 5 years, he had to at least not lose the Sheed, not win a playoff game, but not lose the Sheed.
okay,
Like
right.
if I score less than Sheed this week, even if I beat Frank, I'm gonna feel very disappointed. Not gonna lie to you. So
I want to clip both of y'all statements up for next week. So when we come in here to record next
Frank, you're
week,
not recording
we
next
can
week,
roll it
okay?
back.
I switched my pick. Jonel's winning. You're not recording next week. You're gonna be sick. Oh
hey
man,
nah, hey
you know the
Charlie,
misses,
hey Charlie,
man.
that's your
Sounds
question.
good.
Has
Sounds
has
good.
Frank ever pushed to record like he pushed today? Ever?
Never in his
Never.
life.
I
Never.
pushed the
Man.
record.
Today.
Y'all just
Yeah,
be making stuff up. I
yeah.
pushed the
Right.
Yes,
record.
Let me
yesterday was
tell you
like
yes
I
why
can
you
record
did. I'm gonna tell you
today.
why you did. See, you
We can
didn't do
record
too much,
later.
but you usually don't say nothing. You usually don't say a
Cause I
word.
be busy. I
But
be
this
busy.
time we was busy
You're
and you
busy
wasn't
now.
that
You're
busy, huh?
busy now. You said,
Yeah,
but
you
I'm
probably busy
not
right
what
busy
what
now.
do they
now.
You
say?
probably busy.
You take time for
I'm
the
not.
things you care
I'm
about. You
not.
make time for the things you care about. Frank's
Oh
like, I need
man.
to
I'm
talk to
really
these
not. That's
people.
what
Well, anyways,
I'm
look,
really
man, I
not.
don't
That's
got too
what
much
happened.
more for y'all, man. All the teams that are out, Better luck next year. Mook sends y'all the text and all that type of stuff. And she look, if she pull off the impossible though, I'm gonna leave that right there. That's a to be
Mhm.
continued
That'd
Dragon
be
Ball Z
crazy.
zone. But
That'd be
anyways,
crazy.
man, Soggy Nachos. Thanks for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Peace.